What's happening, everyone? Gaming's Good here, and welcome to some more Alien Isolation. Now, last time, a few days ago, we got a lot done. Actually. Sorry, my allergies are pretty bad right now. And we're going to continue where we left off. Also, I don't know what's the title I came up with, the anime Xenomorph. I just couldn't think of a title, you know? It happens. It happens. Excuse me, my goodness. Alright. Let's see here. Find an alternative route. Ah, yes, this is like mission 11, I think, where we meet up with Ricardo, right? How you doing, man?
Dead.
The androids slaughtered them.
Why? Why the fuck?
I don't know, but I think Samuel was
Doing good, man?
Samuel.
No, he not doing good.
Wait,
Alright, time to loot the homies.
I need to find him. Have you seen Taylor and Marla?
No.
They're not here. I think they may have got clear. Ricardo. If I go after Samuels, can you run this place? I need eyes and ears. Ricardo, I need you to do this. Can you man the station and keep me covered? Ricardo! Sit.
One sec. Hey Gigi, hope the streams have been going well.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. It was bad timing. Oh, hey, Dr. Last Night's Storm. Hey, Gigi, I hope the streams have been going well. Yeah, they have. They've been going great.
Lock the fucking doors and don't let anyone...
Been having an amazing
Look after
time
me.
streaming, especially
I'll come back.
lately. Alright. Let's continue. Any more supplies? There's not really much supplies around here, really. Yep, yeah. Alright. It's kind of tricky if I can remember to get back to SkyMed. It's not like tricky, it's just a little mazy, I guess is the best way to put it. I love this game, but I'll be first to admit that it's not very good with like directions, sense of direction. Because like going here the first time, doing this stuff like the first time, this stuff took forever. I can only get back to the areas because of plain memory. Because this place is kind of mazy and a lot of things do kind of look the same. Which is not much of a problem. The biggest problem with that really is that they added the feature with the motion tracker that will actually lead you to where to go. Because getting lost is one of the biggest problems with this game. It's just simply not fun to get lost. But a lot of people don't use this mechanic. Because a lot of people don't really know about this mechanic and didn't really explain it properly, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Like, throughout almost my entire first playthrough, I didn't even use the motion tracker. Which I feel like a lot of people fall victim to. Not really the game's fault, but I feel like a lot of people fall victim to underusing the motion tracker, because one of my biggest tips I can give, like beginner players and stuff, is to hug the motion tracker like a baby. Because like ever so often I would join someone's Alien Isolation stream, and if I see it's their first time, you know, if they welcome it, I like to give a few tips, you know, without like not really spoiling anything or telling them what they need to do, but just a few things like watch out for alien juice above vents, or hug the motion tracker like a baby. And an often overlooked feature of the motion tracker actually will tell you where to go.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Ricardo, I need you to focus. You're in charge.
Alright.
In charge of what? A room full of dead people? This is fucked up.
Focus, Ricardo. If Samuels can talk to Apollo, he can get the androids to stand down. Then this will all be over.
Seeks and synthetics.
Guys, it's Sinclair. We need supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where
There actually is a decent amount of exploration in this game. Once you get like all the upgrades for your tools and stuff, you can go around like the entire map and just look for stuff, collectibles and stuff. It's kind of cool actually. Funnily enough, I got everything because I watched a guide. But the sad thing is that I thought I was only missing one, but I'm missing two of these. And that really stinks. That really stinking stinks. I watched a guide. It was a good guide, and for the most part, but you know, I saw people in the comments like complaining that he missed some stuff And, you know, I followed that whole series or the entire game. And missing 2 of them that I would have no idea where to go to get them kind of sucked. Kind of stinked. But anyways, enough about that. Also, this is E. Winters, so that's Ethan Winters with long hair. Prove me wrong. Okay. Take elevator to Seegson Synthetics. Pretty sure the alien is semi-active right now. Maybe even inactive. I highly doubt he's inactive. See, like, how the crap would you find this elevator first time? It's just such a simple, secluded spot. Alright, I am hyped. Well, I mean, I'm not hyped for this upcoming part, but I'm hyped for a part that will be upcoming pretty soon. The Nest. The Nest is an awesome part of the game. The only problem with the Nest is that getting to the nest is annoying, and getting out of the nest isn't, not out of the nest, but like out of the area with the nest is annoying. But other than that, the nest is one of the best parts of the game. Arguably the scariest part.
Firing off in the labs nearby. Elevators are out. Looks like the seeds and synthetics aren't taking kindly to a Wayland Yutani model snooping around.
So how do I get up?
You have to climb. There's a service vent through to the elevator shaft around there somewhere.
Code. Eight 382. Also, something I want to talk about, spoilers to like the first Alien movie or whatever, but this right here is actually a reference to Alien. When the android on the ship, I think his name was Ash, correct me if I'm wrong, he was trying to kill Ripley, and he was trying to stuff some newspaper in her throat or whatever, I guess to suffocate her, so that's kind of a nod to the movie. That's a pretty sadistic murder tactics, if I do say so myself. Like, my goodness, I'll be pretty, what's the word, messy way to go. Okay, ooh. Was there an actual item here? Oh, let's just grab some, let's craft some stuff real quick. I mean, apparently I have so much stuff that I can't pick up anything. But I guess I got a lot of some things and not much of others. Because I was only able to make, like, what, one medkit? I never really mess with like the EPM mines and stuff, you know, the stuff that handle the androids, because one sad thing is that once you get to the later parts of the game, like here, which I guess I'm not really later in the later parts yet, I'm more like in the middle area. I'm not like later yet. I'm like deep in the middle area. That's a good way to put it. Oh, that would have hurt. For some reason, like the androids are like immune to the electricity stuff or whatever, the EPM, I think is what they call it. And that's kind of sad. Because almost every android you encounter from here on out is immune to that. So if you have some tools to help with android moments, and you were saving up for a time when you really had no choice but to like really confront the androids, sucks for you because it don't work anymore. It only works in the earlier parts when you don't have the supplies to make those things. But I still know the anime technicals to not deal with them, just like this guy. No, this is the wrong one. It's that dude. Watch this. This guy would grab you under normal circumstances.
Looks like the place synthetics go to die.
But if you do that, he can't. Actual beta. Alright. What's going to say? I couldn't do it. Hey, what's going on, man? Okay.
Hola mi amigo.
Freak, welcome on in, welcome on in. How are you doing, man? I hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see. Yeah, you don't really need to be in there. Yeah, I must have skipped the room. Ah, yes, this is where I need to be. This is also where you need to be fast in the upcoming part.
Been a long work day, just gonna chill until bedtime, do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I understand. I hope you can chill out, though. Hopefully you get some good rest. I think I went the wrong way. I did.
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just chilling, playing some Alien Isolation, as you can see. I really needed these 2 shells, but that's what you get for messing up. Or that's what I get. Alright. After turning that, I was supposed to go straight in here as fast as possible. Turn on this one, and then if you do it right, you should be able to run from the android scot-free. But I was too slow.
I drop into stamp streams sometimes, but it's usually late and I know if I begin talking,
Yeah, I 100%
I'll
understand that.
never get sleep.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good to hear you're doing okay, Freak. We've all missed you. I shouldn't have skipped that. It's kind of funny seeing Samuels beat the crap out of a robot. Okay. We're about to get to that Android Super Combat segment. Where they give you like a legit, horrifying amount of supplies.
You need an appointment. We hope you'll join an appointment.
Okay. Now the androids actually won't come after you yet. So this is what you want to do. There we go. See that we get that fire going. And now we're allowed to gather supplies. But once we leave, that's when we have to fight some androids. Got some revolver ammo. EPM mine. Molotov. Bonding. SCJ injector. Molotov. You get so much goodies here. You get so much goodies, it's unreal. Medkit. EPM mine. Batteries. More batteries. Give you so much stuff. Alright. Pretty sure they give you some shotgun shells too. Yep. So. I'm going to go ahead and have a EPM mine intact. Equipped or whatever. Because like I mentioned earlier, all the androids, other than this little spot here from here on out, or almost all of them, not all of them, will be immune to EPM or EMP. So we want to make good use of it. And this will pretty much stun them in place. Kind of hard to see where I'm aiming. Reload. Go ahead and run here. Got another EPM, EMP, EPM, whatever. Can he not move? Poor thing. Oh goodness. He's gonna grab me, that's okay. Oh goodness, he's gonna make me know he's beating me up. Pop. As long as I don't get comboed, yeah. Oh goodness, oh goodness. I got stuck. All scary. We're fine. Okay, looks like we got all of them. Switch to revolver. Want to save some of that shotgun. Are those missing? Okay, there we go. Okay. Very nice, I guess.
Maybe one of these things.
Probably should have tried saving a little bit more of the shotgun. That's okay. It's a shame they don't let you loot all of these, so I only let you loot the one with the key card. But I can understand that because they already give you a bunch of supplies, and if they let you got any more, that would just be... that would be a little too overpowered. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Okay.
Wheeling Utani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
Well, so where's that android that's talking about attempted unauthorized access and stuff? I always wondered that. Also earlier, I forgot that we killed the first alien, so of course that part I was at earlier was inactive, was an alien. And it's gonna be like that for a while.
Malfunctioning. Great.
What's that, Ripley?
Nothing. Just more shit on the station fucking up. The usual.
I'm still here,
I always come back.
making sandwiches, lol.
Yeah, that sounds stinking good, freak. I love sandwiches. What kind of sandwich you making, if you don't mind me asking? When it comes to the topic of food, I'm always interested. Okay. Probably would have been better just to keep going through the steam. Okay. Going to use a med kit once we make this jump. Let's see.
Suspending in android processing. We've got a situation. There's white on red casualties on station. I've just had an android report to the APTC.
Ham, pepperoni, banana peppers, pepper jack cheese, and chipotle sauce.
Man, that sounds good, freak. My
2 of
goodness.
them, lol.
Working Joe to consult Apollo.
That sounds good, my goodness. Top 10 anime sandwiches. Now, I honestly don't even bother with stealthing here because, like, even when I originally played, I kind of quickly figured out that you can kind of run here. You might take a few non-animation hits, but depends if you're fast enough. See what I mean? Like, legit. 100% worth it.
Apollo security perimeter has been built so that only citizens suspected can interact with it. Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo. I'm going to use the reformat chamber. It's the only option. I've had to divert power from the area to allow me to try.
Alright. Need to check something in the oven. We'll be back in literally 60 seconds, so we're just gonna let this cutscene play.
Samuels, don't!
Apollo connection initiating. Apollo, infection has been purged. The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection. Ripley!
I have
Apollo
returned.
rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing. Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the system. Please!
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order, or the cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson.
The fact that you do this in correct order, but it's still fatal for Samuels.
Okay, red first!
I always do this wrong at least once. Hopefully I can do it right though.
Look for a blue cable. Can you see it?
Okay.
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics. Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels! What?
What's happening out there, Ridley?
The emergency lights have come on! I can't make out the colors of the cables! You're gonna have to guide me to them!
The next one is plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
This better be it.
Found it!
Oh my goodness.
Just two more, Ridley. Look for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
Okay. I didn't die this time. Let's let it go. Goodbye, Samuels. Samuel L. Jackson.
You're dying.
Me in this situation. Samuels, I'm panicking. Do something else.
Yeah. I would not be able to... In a real life situation, I probably would not be able to do this. Then everything would just explode. But the fact that he's like, do it or it'll be fatal for me, but then he dies anyway, that just ticks me off. He's like the best character too. Other than the alien, of course.
Ricardo, if you're there, pick up.
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
Shit.
He opened Apollo
Where's the
transit
save at?
for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
There it is. Take private transit to Apollo Core. So this is kind of the filler part of the game that I've been talking about a little bit. Where it's like at least a
Have
couple
you
straight
ever
hours of
played
no
Prey?
alien action. Have you ever played Prey? Nope. I don't think I ever even... I've had to have heard of it at least once. Because Prey sounds familiar, but I've never played it though. Is it any good? Why are you out here? Why are you in here? He can't move. It's a glitch. Let's let it go. Hello. Come on. Come over here. Come get me. Come get me. I dare you. Yeah, report it. Come on. Come on. You want to report me in your Minecraft server? Come on.
Bethesda game. I've
Bethesda
never
game, never played it,
this,
reminds
but
me a lot of it. Oh, I
reminds
see,
me
I
a
see.
lot of it.
I'll have to check that out. Because anything like this game is probably... This poor dude, he's so confused. Hold on. Gotta stun him. Gotta stun my mans. I'll take the hit. Bonk. Oh goodness. They were ready. Mans was ready. Alright.
Rip, I just found something here. An interview tape. You need to hear it.
Play it, Ricardo.
You're Marlowe, right?
Yeah.
I'm Taylor. Sector Exec Wayland-Yutani.
Oh, the big guns now.
Stinking Wayland-Yutani.
Girl with abandonment issues?
Leave Ripley out of this. She's just looking for closure. I'm looking after Wayland-Yutani interests.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell. Maybe we can do a deal.
Maybe. This is being recorded. You understand?
I saw. Red lights on.
I'm on data.
Apollo, private
The
transit.
location of the planetoid where you found the derelict. All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that. And a way off the station. You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to those terms. What the fuck?
Taylor! Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
Ripley?
I heard it.
Let's get a spinneroony. Alright, I'll be right back. So let's just get here real quick. 1 second. Sorry for all the short breaks.
This card for the Central Apollo mainframe. Sevastopol Science at Pinnacle Tower.
Discord.
System misuse and passenger inebriation will be reported to the Colonial Marshals.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry, Freak. I don't have a Discord command. I'm so sorry. But if you are interested, if anyone is interested into the Discord, I need to do Streamlabs stuff. I need to be more professional.
URL.
There's a link for anyone interested. I need to be more of a professional streamer. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably being kind of quiet, aren't I? Ugh. I'm just sleepy for some reason. Okay. Probably just allergies.
All good was just gonna share Prey with you on your Discord.
Yeah, thank you. I'll definitely check that out.
Seems like a game you would play.
Yeah, probably is. I will definitely check that out after stream. Thank you again. Alright, so we're at where we need to be.
Firearms detected.
You've got to be shitting me.
We're gonna have to put our anime weapons here for now.
Apollo core access elevator online. Primary Apollo systems inaccessible.
Ricardo, the way-in's blocked off.
4930.
Sevastopol sales tool should be nearby. See if there's a back door.
Do we have to turn on the power, I think, maybe? Possibly. I'm pretty sure you just have to, wait a second. 4930. I got your password.
I can't click your link though. Says it isn't a link on mine, but all good. I'll get it when you're less busy.
Okay. So the link don't work. That's a shame. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll check it out. Don't worry. I'll definitely check it out sometime after stream because it does sound like something I would play. So don't worry about it. Alright.
Probably just my mobile not working properly.
Yeah, that's possible. Mobile is kinda, what's the word? Sketchy. My brain just rickrolled me. I know that sounds weird, but my brain just rickrolled me because when this said like tomorrow together, it reminded me of some stinking Rick Astley song called like Together Forever, and then like the imagery of him dancing to that song, which is in my head, just flashed into my head. My brain just rickrolled me.
You up.
Yeah, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I'm here. Okay, now it works all of a sudden. Okay.
There's a power conduit that links to
Yeah, my brain just rickrolled me.
Turn off the electrics, take some deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
Well, we're about to see that part I was talking about while playing RE7. One moment. I already forgot the code now. It's been so long. 4930. Okay. How for some possible reason Amanda Ripley was able to squeeze into a tight spot that it looked like a cat would have a hard time squeezing through. I'm not even joking, it's way too small of a space. It's kind of funny though, so I'll let it slide. Let's see.
Great. Chief, there's something wrong with your
Spelunking is crazy, lol.
Splunking? Spelunking? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. I'm dumb. Let me look that up. This time I'm gonna look it up because I don't know what. It seems like I don't know what half the English words are. Spelunking. Definition. Okay. Oh, exploration of caves, especially as a hobby. I'm well informed now. Oh yes, there is some people who will like squeeze themselves in those tight caves and stuff. That is nightmare fuel in my opinion. Imagine going by yourself. What crap? I think my controller keeps drifting up for 1 second. Yeah, it's a bad spot. Okay. Imagine going alone.
The tight squeezes give me anxiety.
Yeah, imagine going alone and just doing that, and then you just realizing that you just simply can't get out no matter what you do. My goodness, that would be like legit horrifying.
There'll be an emergency shut-off nearby, but it won't stay off forever. You have to get inside quickly.
Pretty sure I have to do both sides first. Yeah. Like, for anyone who does that stuff, for one, never go alone. And for second, just never do it.
Turbines off. Way should be clear.
Better run. If Apollo systems overheat, they'll reboot.
I always thought there was nothing crazier than someone that squeezes through holes on caves.
Yeah. I can't blame you for that, freak.
There are people that do it underwater.
Oh, good grief. Are you kidding me? Well, here we are. This is the spot I'm talking about. How does she squeeze... She's a full-grown woman. How does she get through this? And okay, the cat thing was an over-exaggeration, but my goodness. And look how much room she has to breathe right now from squeezing through here. Insanity, insanity. People who do it underwater are even crazier. Easily. That is insane. I think I might accidentally went backwards, possibly.
They have to take their tanks off their back and shive them through the hole first.
Oh, crap that crap.
Shove.
Crap that crap. That's not even funny. That is not even funny. Yeah. This part is not amazing at all.
Exactly. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. In my opinion, just swimming, you know, anything other than a foot or two deeper into the ocean is already a bad idea. Like, imagine if your air tank busts or something, even though that's kind of unrealistic. Imagine if something like that was to happen. And then you have to swim like 100 or more feet up, and you're running out of breath. Crap that crap.
Well, things like that happen often.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Like, that's straight A horrifying. Oh, you mean air tanks blow up like that? That's even more horrifying.
If you can hear me, find another way to make contact. Something's up with my earpiece.
People take the wrong tanks a lot of the time too and die.
That's not good. People need, if people are going to do that stuff, they need to make sure they're extremely careful. Like, people have that rebellious, I don't play by the rules attitude because I don't have to. But that's just how you get yourself killed. It's just, like, this is completely off topic, but it's just like how skateboarders don't even wear helmets. Like, almost ever. Oh, goodness. You should not be here. He knows where I'm at, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, If possible, I would like to... Well, this is kind of a predicament.
The scary thing to me too is once you get your tank through the hole, it won't come back out as easy most of the time. So you have to go through.
You have to go through now to continue to breathe. That is crap, that crap. I know I've said crap, that crap like 60 times, but I just legit can't think of anything else other than that. That's just horrific. What's that other robot?
And if any of the sharp rocks or anything rip your suit, you could die almost instantly.
That is very true. Or if some underwater creature decides that you're their next meal. Like, I know it's very unlikely, but what are you going to do when a shark decides that it's hungry enough to eat you? It's going to do it. You won't stop it if it wants to. The door closed right in my face.
The creatures are a different story.
Yeah. I know that's in many cases, if not most cases, it's kind of unrealistic. Like the odds of a shark actually trying its best to eat someone underwater for swimming is unlikely, but it's a thing. It's very, very real. It has and will happen again. And for what? Just to swim? It's just not worth it in my opinion. But who am I to say what's worth it or not, I guess? Running causes accidents. And yeah, you're 100% right about that. Nature is scary stuff. This is like the worst possible scenario. This is just kind of annoying.
I think in those really tight areas you have to worry a lot about sea snakes and eels and octopus.
Yeah, you really do. Like, people often forget about the smaller ones that can still be extremely dangerous. There's so many dangerous things in the ocean that will either poison you, attack you, anything really. Like, the ocean is just so dangerous. Like, good grief. It has the scanner in the worst possible spot most times.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to mention that they do most of this blind.
I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but since my controller drifts, when it's on like the right like that, it's like the worst possible spot to do those puzzles. And the controller keeps drifting to where I can't do it, so I just have to keep running around.
They said the water is so murky it's like headlights on fog.
I never even really thought about that. That's just getting annoying.
My controller broke too, LOL.
Your controller broke? Oh, good grief. That's so sad, dude. Believe me, I know that feeling. I know that feeling so much. Yeah, I don't mean to just sit around and complain, but it's so annoying when my controller drifts and then I can't do anything because of it. Like, I've been stuck here for what? 8 minutes? Oh, good grief, there's a third one?
Caught up, I'll get another.
Once bills get caught up, I'll get another, yeah. He's telling me not to run, but then he's attacking me. Oh, good grief. Fine, just take the hit. I'm just trying to do this puzzle. And I know it's not the game's fault, it's my controller's fault, but it's annoying. I want to get to the
need
alien nest.
Apologize, I have fun just hanging out even without games.
Yeah. It's just fun to hang out and chat, just like you said. Hopefully it's in a different spot now. It's still in a bad spot, okay. Let's try to... There we go. That's all I had to do. Now I can just kind of run to where I need to go. It's telling you to search to the left, search to the right, and all that stuff, but really, all you gotta do... Oh, goodness grief. That was scary. All you gotta do is just go to some spot, and then press a few buttons, then you're good to get good.
If I power these up, one of them should give me access to Apollo's security banks.
Okay. Oh. Now I just need to find that vent somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in the blue side. Weren't we already... We'll see. Well, we'll see. We'll find it. It's not that hard to find. Pretty sure I just made a circle. Huh? Well, I'm dumb. Okay. Just gotta find that little vent. Oh, good grief. There we are. Okay. That was very rocky, but we've made it. Okay, let me go ahead and get something out of the oven real quick. And we will continue. So be right back. Okay. I am back. Okay, now we just got to do a couple of these. And we'll be able to get lower into the space station.
Should make the job easier.
All right. Why is it so blurry? Maybe it's meant to be like that, so it'll be a little hard to see. But I don't remember that really. Alright. Now it's time for this massive Death Star. We gotta go inside of it.
Just been crying, maybe.
I guess it's a possibility. Motion tracker looks fine though. Can't tell though due to all the shaking.
I would probably cry at least once.
Yeah, stuck in the stinking space station with a stinking alien trying to kill you. Sadly, the alien's dead at the moment. Because, like, as much as I love this game, I will admit, I'll be the first one to admit that there is filler. Like, after you kill the alien in Mission 10, there's, like, at least 2 hours, probably. Maybe a little bit longer if it's your first time playing, where it's just like... yeah, you killed the alien, unfortunately. And it keeps dragging on with, like, androids and stuff, but, like... To be honest, this part of the game is honestly like the most boring part of the game. As much as I love this game, it does have some parts that kind of drag out. This is one of those parts where it just keeps going and going, and the alien's not even a threat right now. But then you get one awesome moment after this, where you're down, I think I mentioned it, I don't want to give spoilers if you've never seen it, but you get an awesome moment, light at the end of the tunnel, this is part of the game. But then it slows down again because it kind of there's a thing that many game developers fall into, and that's our game's not long enough. Let's add filler to make it longer. This game could have easily been like a 6-hour, 10 out of 10 experience. I love this game, but it's more like a 10-hour amazing experience. It's amazing most of the time, but there's some times of the game where it's just kind of boring because you're just kind of walking and running from androids for a very long time. Because at first I saw someone talking about, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of flack for this too, is that Alien Isolation's a great game. But the first half of the game
was supposed to be the thing.
He is the thing, but yeah, they kinda after Mission 10 he's dead.
How you just gonna kill him before the end?
Yeah, like it's a big problem with the game. The first half of this game is a masterpiece, one of the best horror games I've ever played. But after the first half, it drags on a lot. There's some peaks of amazing moments in the second half, but throughout most of the second half, it's kind of what you're seeing here. Walk over here, avoid some androids, flip a switch, walk over here, maybe avoid an alien, flip a switch, walk over here, flip a switch, turn on some generators, flip a switch, go through some doors, find some androids, flip a switch.
Guess if we amounted to anything, Apollo would
You know,
be so ready to see us killed.
which is kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame. They wanted so bad to make the game longer that
was
they...
there multiple aliens?
Yes. There is. There will be some more alien action, most definitely. Do not worry about that. We're getting pretty close, actually, to some more alien action. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, 100%. Like, it would be so horrible if you killed the alien and then for the next, 4 hours, it's just this stuff? That would be so sad. Because, like, even though the first half of the game is easily better than the second half...
At least it's not killing the boss mid-game.
Yeah. One of the best parts of the game is coming up. in the second half. Like, I think there's two main parts of the second half of the game that are some of the best parts in the game. But it's kind of dumbed down a little bit, because one of the biggest things about this game is how the alien is your nemesis. It's personal. Like, this game has a very advanced AI. The alien learns from the way you play. The alien is always hunting you. He's always trying to kill you. But then you end up killing the alien. Like, that kind of personal vendetta is just kind of undermined. Because, like you said, mid-game, you kind of killed the main boss. You kill the alien. Yes, there's going to be more alien action, which is great, but it takes away from it a little bit. And his death is so underwhelming. You just escape through a pod, and then he's pretty much jettisoned into a gas giant or something. You don't even get to see him die. You don't get no final confrontation with him. He just kinda dies. And then for the next few hours, you're running from androids until you get to the next big alien part. Like, I know it sounds like I'm bashing this game, which I promise you I'm not. I love this game. I think this game is still an easy, like, 8.9 out of 10, despite its flaws. But I think, as a huge fan of this game, I have to be honest and acknowledge that this game has some pretty hard-hitting flaws in the second half of the game that should not have been there, because I would have rather had a 6-hour masterpiece experience other than an 11-hour masterpiece experience, but with a lot of meh thrown into there as well. I guess this is where I'm trying to get at. Many games think they need to make their games much longer, when really they're just kind of damaging the game in the long run. Because I think games don't have to be super long as they're good experiences. Take something like Resident Evil for an example. Once you play a Resident Evil game, like, it's not going to take you more than maybe a couple hours to beat it, but it's fun. You can come back to it as many times as you want. It's a well-designed experience. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to have a bunch of filler or added content to make the game longer. Now, I won't lie, there has been times where Resident Evil has fallen victim to that as well. Like the infamous boat in Resident Evil 7. Wait, I don't have anything to defend myself against this dude. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. Which I do think the boat gets overhated, but there is no denying that the boat and mine in general is pretty much filler. Crap. Ah! I do think people blow it out of proportion how bad the boat was, though. The only part about the boat I didn't like was how, what's the word? Mia's VHS flashback or whatever. I felt that part was unnecessarily long and non-needed. Should have been optional, like Stamp said. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm dead. I usually have another stun baton or bat in charge here. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having content with your game. Having long games is great, as long as you can keep it fresh and interesting.
I never played Village, but I watched it and like 7 more.
Never played Village? Yeah, same. I actually watched Markiplier's Let's Play a Village very recently, and I thought it looked really cool. I liked where they were going with it. It was very ambitious, obviously, but I feel the same way. I prefer 7 7 was a more condensed, more localized experience. It was very well detailed, beautifully designed. How did that damage me? Well, I guess real life standards, it probably would have damaged me. But it was beautifully designed. 8, or Village, went a little more, we need more, and we need it to be open. We need it to be more open-ended. We need more content in the game. And I do think that did take away from the game a little bit. I'm gonna die. He got me. Crunch. I do not have the supplies to handle this guy right now. I could throw 2 Molotovs at him.
It went from horror to action.
Yeah. Resident Evil 8 is a very... I'm not going to say it's very much action-oriented. It definitely has its horrific moments. But yeah, they made combat more of a necessity than it needed to be. I will 100% say that. I know they were trying to soft reboot RE4, similar to how RE7 was a soft reboot of RE1. But, you know, they added... excuse me, they added like a shop and all that, where you get weapon upgrades. There's all kinds of different weapons. There's all kinds of different enemies. You know, there's a bunch of enemies. You get like a ton of ammo, and you have to fight piles of enemies and all that stuff. Like, that's not scary. But the House of Devato was her name or something? Like the doll maker or something? That whole part where she had like those illusions or something, making those dolls run around. And the part where you're like running from this giant baby monster. Now that was horrifying. Like, my goodness, that's nightmare fuel. Resident Evil 8 definitely could have...
The dolls was cool.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8 definitely could have followed a much more horrific and dark route with stuff like that. Because certain parts of the game leaned a lot was like body horror. And I think the parts that they did do that with was really, really horrifying and really, really well made. And I felt like they could have touched in a little bit with that more. Because there was a lot of body horror elements in that game.
But like the waves of enemies you were constantly facing,
waves of enemies and stuff. Hey, Pitt! Pitt, welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing? And thank you, Dr. Pitt. Or Fleet Admiral Pitt. One moment. Someone started a party with me. I'm going to go ahead and join it real quick. Let's see, I think Motivite started a party. One moment, let me go ahead and change settings. One moment and we'll get back to the game. Just 1 second. Alright, let's continue. What was I doing? I was talking something about Village. What was it? Oh yeah, I feel like Village could have leaned a little bit more of to the like impending doom of the place and like the body horror that it executed really well, but it kind of didn't. It was just kind of that one localized spot where they did, which is fine, but you know, I do agree that it was very action oriented.
Should have been more horror, less action.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that.
Or just more horror and balance it.
Yeah, more horror and balance it. Yeah, there's no saying that combat can't work well with horror. Sorry, 1 second, Motivite. Let me turn up my TV. I can't hear you. What were you saying?
I see you're playing Alien Isolation.
Oh, yeah, I love this game.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to get it.
Yeah, you gotta try it one of these days.
Combat can be fun.
Yeah, combat can be fun. And Resident Evil is is no stranger to having combat. Combat has been in some way a part of Resident Evil since the beginning, but it's the execution of it. Combat in Resident Evil is not as much of a necessity. It's not a gimmick. It's a way to defend yourself against not hordes of enemies, but like enemies, unmovable foes trying to stop you in every corner. Usually mindless foes that are just killing just because, and you have very limited resources. Like, you have to be smart with what you use. You're using it to defend yourself, not to take out hordes of enemies for the action and thrill of it. It's completely different than what, you know, it often leans into nowadays.
Yeah. Yo, give me this bag.
Yeah?
Do you mind so I can mute you? I'm just like watching some things.
Yeah, that's alright, man. Don't worry about it.
Alright, thanks.
Alright. I think Resident Evil 7 was a really good example of how to balance horror and action. I really think they hit the nail on the head with Resident Evil 7.
I read the spoilers to the new One Piece chapter. I get it though.
Yeah, I do too, Freak. I do get it.
Hard to follow.
Alright. Pitt, if you don't mind me asking, what are the spoilers you read? Because honestly...
It's funny DR Red. You will enjoy it.
I almost want to hear the spoilers. Like, there's 2 manga that I'm fully caught up right now and always desperately waiting for the next chapter, and that is My Hero Academia and One Piece. Like, my goodness. My Hero Academia right now was on such a cliffhanger. Ugh. You hate to see it. I'm not going to explain why, because I obviously don't want to give spoilers, but my goodness. Let's see. Charge bolt. Now, I think the game intends you to hide into that little box. Can I just do this? If I can do this, this is legendary. I can't believe I just kind of did that. Oh no.
Want to hear one part of the spoilers?
I'm gonna be honest, Pitt. I do. I do want to. Lay it on me. I can't run. Ah! Okay. I want to hear it. Oh no! I forgot.
It talks about Buggy and how the Cross Guild happened.
Oh goodness, I can't wait.
It's hilarious.
I'm so hyped for that. Yeah, because how the crap is Buggy going to get what? Who was it? Crocodile and Mihawk under him? Oh goodness. Are you kidding me? This is what I mean about these androids, guys. They're kind of annoying.
Mihawk and Crocodile were pissed.
It's probably, just a quick guess, it's probably some case to where they were all 3 kind of doing something, and Buggy got the credit for it when Crocodile and Mihawk should have. And now Buggy has got like he's now a Yonko due to questionable reasons. That's my guess. I can't wait for that crap. I really can't.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. 6832. I can't wait for that. Oh, Buggy. Oh, Buggy the pirate. Like, I've mentioned this before, but Buggy becoming a Yonko is a love-hate relationship. Because, like, on one hand, it's hilarious, and the joke of how Buggy is always moving up in the world by doing literally nothing is just great. I think it's a golden joke. But at the same time, it kind of dumbs down the Yonko title a little bit. Because at the beginning of, like, what, the Four Emperors saga, back at Dressrosa or something, you know, the Four Emperors was looked at as terrifying, pretty much immovable objects, essentially. Like, some of the strongest people in the seas.
Buggy is full of crap, but the government perceives him as some crazy strong guy.
Yeah, because, like, he's weak. Like, he's really weak. And on top of that, he's a coward. But the stars keep aligning, and my mans just keep moving up in the ranks. Like, it's a genius joke, but it's still kind of dumbed down the Yonkos a little bit.
They show the new bounties also in the next chapter.
Oh, cool. I think we already know Trafalgar's, Eustace Kid, and Luffy's. They were like at 3 billion each. But yeah, I'm very curious on the Straw Hat's next bounties. What's Zoro's? If you can remember. I would actually really like to know what Zoro's bounty is. Has he made it to the billion yet? Like my man took out King, didn't he? At least I think his name was King. Let's go here. Okay, now this is arguably one of the worst parts in the game. But right over there, see that door just glimmering in the distance? That leads to one of the best parts in the game.
I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
It should be an elevator down somewhere.
Honestly, getting to that door is not horrible.
I think.
1.1 billion, my goodness. My man Zoro is moving up. That's a terrifyingly large bounty. Getting to the door is not the bad part. It's just going back through here after you're done with the super fun part of the game is bad. Really? What? 2 shells should kill him. He's privileged. He's a privileged android. Fine, you want the bolt gun? I'll give it to you. Oh, that was 1 frame from getting grabbed.
Buggy has a bounty too.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it, didn't it show it at like, I don't remember which chapter, but wasn't it 3 billion? Or like very high in the 2 billions? Maybe I'm wrong though.
Yeah, around 3 billion.
Ah, I see, I see. So Pit, if you don't mind me asking, do you have any theories for the ending of One Piece? Like, how do you think it's all gonna wrap up in the end? Do you think Luffy's gonna die? Do you think he's gonna live on? What do you think is gonna happen to the Straw Hats in general? You know, all that stuff. I'm honestly pretty clueless. It's just there's so many different ways One Piece can end. I know it's obviously going to involve some kind of big war, but there's just still so many details we don't know about. Like what's going to happen with Inaru on the moon and all that stuff. Like there's so many stuff that still need to be explained, but we just don't know how exactly it's all going to tie together in the end. I honestly think Luffy probably will die.
I think the whole pirate versus government thing is an analogy for people wanting freedom.
Yeah. That does sound about right. So here we are.
God, no.
Here we are. The nest. This part of the game's pretty creepy. Gameplay-wise, it's not super fun, but just visual-wise, it's pretty creepy. Pretty cool, too.
Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs. It's like a farm.
I think Fluffy will unite the sea.
Will unite the
Emoji
sea.
raised fist. Power on.
Power on. Honestly, this should have been the ending of the game.
The seas are divided, remember.
True. That's definitely true.
North blue, south blue,
Yeah.
egg.
Yeah, that is true.
I think Poseidon will unite the seas.
You think Poseidon will unite the seas? That definitely sounds like ending material. But another thing about, Luffy and all that, I don't see Luffy having a life outside of exploring.
With the moon.
One of the weapons will maybe deal with the moon, yeah? Because, like, it's kind of been hinted at for a while now that Luffy could potentially die.
Yeah, Luffy probably does.
Yeah. Like, unite the seas, he's the freest man in the world, and he dies happy. He achieved this dream. He became the king of pirates, the freest man in the world. He united the seas. He explored the entire world. There's nothing else for Luffy's character to do or want. It would almost be worse for Luffy to continue living on, because what's he going to do? Sit around, do nothing? There's nothing else to explore. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to dream about.
This isn't good.
I think it'll be poetic, kind of, in a way.
Knows what is going on.
Highly possibly. I want to see more about the Revolutionary Army, honestly. Here we are, the anime nest.
I think in the end there will be an all-out war.
Definitely.
I'm most interested to see how it plays out with each villain.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very exciting. Like all that stuff is like Blackbeard, Eam. Yeah, Blackbeard, Akainu, Eam. Like, there's just so much.
Blackbeard.
Like, there's just so much that's going to happen. And it's just all these years of lead up, and it's finally happening. Like, any chapter now, it's going to be the start of the next really big revelation to the One Piece story. Whoa, buddy. Ripley, put it in! Put it in!
Blackbeard is somehow connected to the moon.
Possibly. And I know I'm kind of talking like One Piece has a few chapters left.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, that's highly possible. We will definitely have to see, though.
Remember.
Yeah, he can't sleep. Here's an interesting theory, Pitt. Blackbeard is such a weird character. Here's something interesting, Pitt. I'm sure you've heard about this one, but what are your thoughts of Blackbeard being three people? That popular theory.
The doctor is here.
The doctor is here. Hey, Dr. Wayne, welcome on in. Welcome on in. You know, because like for one, he can have he can supposedly eat multiple devil fruits. And that point where Marco was talking about it, Blackbeard's body is weird or something. Back at Marineford, only he would be able to achieve something like that. Not to mention that he's like the only character in One Piece that has three skull heads on his flag. Like, and it's also this one last part might be kind of a stretch. But people talk about how he often feels like he has multiple personalities and stuff, which when you really think about it, it kind of feels like he does, even though that one might be kind of a stretch. It's not that I believe that theory or think it has like a lot of validity to it, but I think it's a very interesting. Whoa! I think it's a very interesting theory because, yeah, not sure. I think it's a very interesting theory because
I think it's related to the moon origins.
Yeah, possibly. That's also a good guess, but it's not that really that I think that's what it is. But there's a lot of things. It just feels like there's a lot of things with Blackbeard hinting towards something like that because Oda is really good at like putting hints and pieces into the puzzle.
Involves the moon.
I think all of Blackbeard's story involves the moon. That would be very interesting. There's just so much in One Piece that I'm so excited to see happen. Like, I know it's a comic book, but geez, it's such a deep and rich story. I just hope Oda explains everything, which I'm sure he will, and I hope he does it right and not rush it. Here I am going on a One Piece rant. Do I have enough for a medkit? No, okay.
Blackbeard is somehow related to Zebek too.
Yeah, I think that is almost for certain.
His ship is named after him.
Yeah, I think him being somehow related to Xebec or whatever his name is. You know, if not even biologically, but like he somehow has some connection because of Xebec.
And the skull on his ship is similar to the one Zebek had.
Yeah, like there's definitely something to do with Xebec and Blackbeard, 100%.
Also remember that Blackbeard has the will of D.
Yep.
Like Luffy.
Like Luffy and like Law too. Well, I got cheap shotted. I usually save there before doing those conduits for that exact reason of one grabbing you while you're doing it. Should have done it. My bad. Should have saved. I'm also very curious what the Will of D is.
Corazon said Will of D are sworn enemies of God.
Yep, he sure did. That's why a lot of people think it stands for devil. Hold on. Oh, he's here. That also tie along with like the devil fruit stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like, you never really know. But there's a lot of loose ends that kind of fit. Loosely fit, but fit nonetheless. People's been theorizing about this stuff for years. And in these next few years of our lives, all that's going to be coming to a close. Because One Piece, I think One Piece got a little longer than people think. Like, didn't the Four Emperors saga start at Dressrosa? It had to have been after Dressrosa, right? Maybe at the Minx Island or something. Maybe that's when the Four Emperors saga started,
I remember when people theorized about Kaido 10 years ago.
And now we finally got Kaido's full story, and the arc of Luffy defeating Kaido is now in a close. It's just ended, like, legit last chapter. Wasn't the last chapter called, like, the final curtain or something? You know, like the ending of Wano? There you are. This is why you were so here.
Surprised if Big Mom and Kaido are dead.
Yeah, I kind of would be too. But then again, the Four Emperors saga is over.
But how they come back? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I think they might really be dead. I don't see a place for Kaido and Big Mom in the story anymore. The Four Emperors saga is over, we have a set of new emperors, and it kinda almost clearly made it clear that
Luffy doesn't kill anyone though.
Yeah, that's true. And didn't Big Mom said to Eustace and Law that, you know, she would see them again or something? Like, it's not the end of her? Like, I doubt Mere Lava would kill the Yonko. So yeah, you're right about that.
And Katakuri asked if Luffy would come back to Whole Cake Island to beat Big Mom.
Yep. We just have to wait and see.
We also need an L-Ball
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because, you know, what's the word? I was like, I've been thinking that for a long time. I'm like, after Wano, I see no fitting next island other than Elbaf.
I thought the Big Mom stuff would tie into L-Ball.
Yeah, you'd think it kind of would. And possibly the final confrontation with Big Mom might happen at Elbaf. Or Elbaf, I don't know how it's pronounced.
Big Mom is a giant.
Yeah. She is, isn't she? Yeah, she is. That definitely explains her size. This alien almost always tries to sneak kill you here. You're a beta. Oh, he's just gonna kill me anyways. He don't care. My man's went Chad mode. Man's went Chad mode.
I don't know. The more I think about it, I think there is so much to explain.
Yeah, the more you think about One Piece, like you try to rationalize one question, and then you just kind of bring up 10 more questions.
I really don't think it will all get explained.
It's possible, and that's obviously the worst case scenario.
For instance, Ryuma's grave was left alone.
Ryuma's, one moment. Ryuma, I forgot who that was, One Piece.
Oda ignored it in Wano.
Oh, yeah. He sure did. He really did. Because Ryuma, I'm sorry, I had to look that up, I forgot who he was. Because Ryuma was foreshadowing Wano all the way back at Thriller Bark. Yeah. Like, you would think that Ryuma could have had some kind of, like, you know, tie-in with Wano. Like, he should have. Like, he could have at least been mentioned. But he wasn't. Look at the alien, he was trying to sneak kill me again. So much stuff that could be explained. I just hope Oda explains everything.
The guy that stole Zoro's sword.
The guy that stole Zoro's sword.
That guy mentioned it.
The guy who stole Zoro's sword. I don't remember who stole Zoro's sword. I'm sorry, I'm not as keen as I should be on One Piece.
Ricardo, I can destroy the nest.
Okay, now this part's just boring. We had that awesome nest part to be spoiled by this.
Nothing happened after the
Yeah, then nothing happened. Yeah, like you're kind of right. As much as I hate to admit it, there probably will be a lot of stuff unexplained at the end of One Piece.
This is what's gonna happen.
Oh, that sucks to think about it, honestly. There really is too much to explain. It'll take years of chapters to explain everything in the amount of detail it would need.
Just find something to hold on to.
Like, it would legit take years to explain everything in One Piece that still needs to be explained. At least into the detail that, you know, would be worthwhile to wait.
I think that's an issue when a story gets too big.
Yeah, Oda's created this entire world in One Piece. Like, One Piece is such a huge world. Like, one of the things One Piece is so renowned for is its world building. I never seen, like, a manga, a TV show, a movie, a book that has even half as much world building and detail as the world of One Piece. It's so beautifully crafted. But at the same time, it is so ridiculously large that one man in his lifetime wouldn't be able. Well, that might be going a little too far, but it would take a very long time to tie all the loose ends into a neatly a neatly presented package that would be satisfying from all the years of lead up.
Just find something to hold on to.
There's no reason you needed to take 4 shells. Oh goodness.
I guess we will see.
Yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see. Also, what do you think the company, I don't remember the company's name, will do after One Piece ends? Like, I think there will probably be unfortunately, another One Piece series.
Get the Attack on Titan treatment.
The Attack on Titan treatment? Attack on Titan treatment? What happened with Attack on Titan? If you don't mind me asking.
This is what's gonna happen. There are emergency overflow circuits that feed excess power into the local capacitor banks on each tower. If I decouple them and discharge the system,
Really explained at the end.
Yeah, that stinks so much. You have all these nice stories and all that, and then you just do a poor job at the end. It's just like, what's even the point? at the end of all that. Like, you've got to do that stuff right.
I'm sure the company has all sorts of projects.
Yep. There's probably going to be a what if series if Luffy joined the Marines. There's probably going to be a series about Kobe and his experience with the Marines. There's going to be there's going to be Luffy's son, or just the next inherited Pirate King or something. And you're going to see One Piece characters from the Straw Hat Pirates every 2 episodes. And it's going to go on for 10,000 episodes. You know One Piece is not going to end after it should end. Crap. And that's the worst part. Every popular anime so far has been rebooted with the creator having little to no influence in it.
Buggy will be a middle school crossing guard.
Like, look what happened to Naruto. We got Boruto. Now, I think Naruto's a very flawed manga. I'm not going to get into that here. But Boruto is trash. Boruto was trash. Arguing with kids. Boruto was trash. I'm not going to... I should just run through these guys.
Naruto Shippuden was crap.
Naruto Shippuden was crap? I agree. I honestly agree. Look at me right now.
A lot of people think it's so good, but when you break it down, it's really not great.
Yeah. Like, I used to be a big fan of Naruto, believe it or not. That might come to a surprise, but I used to really like Naruto. But now, a few years later...
Akatsuki stuff
Akatsuki was pretty cool.
But the plot gets dumb.
Yeah, like, back in the original Naruto, when you first saw, like, the Akatsuki, was like Itachi and all that stuff, that was awesome. That stuff was awesome. And, like, there was some really interesting stuff done with the Akatsuki as well. Yeah, it really is. Like, what was that one guy's name? Sazori? That Sazori stuff was pretty good, too. It was actually ninjas. It was cool. It was well made. It was interesting.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. We had interdimensional time-traveling space monsters. Like, that's very ninja-like. Good job, whoever came up with that.
Aliens and meteors falling from the sky.
Yeah, and we had, like, kaiju battles, too. Like, I will admit the kaiju battle was kind of cool with, the original Naruto. Because it was like, you know, you had the Senins and they were fighting, you had like Orochimaru's snake. It was still ninja-like, but like in like the Final War stuff, you have like Sasuke with like Sansuso or whatever that thing is called, that big purple knight that fights for him. And with Naruto, you have this fox demon glowing thing coming out of him. Like, that's just a little too far to me. I like the more basic and well-made stuff of the original Naruto. The power scaling in Shippuden is ridiculous. It's just dumb. It just gets dumb. It's not even cool anymore. I think it's kind of obvious why I don't like this part. Are all the androids gone?
Also, if those interdimensional beings wanted to end humanity, why didn't they just end it before they found out about chakra?
Yeah, like my goodness, it's so dumb. Naruto got so dumb. Honestly, I was kind of lost.
Then they all come back in Boruto.
Yeah, like, every time I see some kind of Boruto clip on YouTube,
so
I'm seeing Sasuke and Naruto fighting one of those things again. Yeah, like, every time I see some kind of clip on YouTube of Boruto where they're like, look at this awesome thing that happened because the art looks halfway decent for once. And it's Naruto and Sasuke fighting one of those things again.
What happened with Kaguya?
One moment.
Because she didn't finish her mission.
Or did they wonder what happened with Kaguya because she didn't finish her mission? I mean, like, Naruto just got so convoluted and dumb. Like, when it came to, like, the final arc, like, the final few arcs, really, because I originally read the manga. Now, admittedly, I did read it too fast. Like, I wasn't taking my time with reading it. But I was very lost with the story. Everything just felt so confusing and convoluted and random. It did not feel like Naruto at that point.
And a lot of time passed between Kaguya being trapped in the final war.
You hate to see it.
Surely her family would find out.
Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly barely remember any of the final arc stuff. I know there was a guy named Killer Bee who looked like Hulk Hogan.
Instead, they didn't and came back for Burrito LOL.
Burrito. That's what I call it around here. It's not Boruto, it's burrito.
Also, Obito is a complete moron.
Yeah, Obito was such a weird character.
What happened?
Everything about, like, Obito and stuff was just such a weird and dumb idea. Like, the amount of plot twists that happened thanks to Obito was just, like, legit comedic almost.
Madara got cucked at the end.
Madara was a much cooler villain than the interdimensional space monster alien thing.
Should have left it at Madara.
Yep. Just have an overpowered villain from the past come back and whoop all the ninjas, and have Naruto and Sasuke eventually win at the end, and then just end it. Just please, for the love of all that is, just end it.
Also, why did everyone all of a sudden like Kabuto in the end?
Yeah, and Orochimaru too. What? Because wasn't Orochimaru like helping, and they just kind of ignored him? Like, Orochimaru is one of the most evil people from Konoha.
Obito really made everyone. Screw him.
Yeah, screw him. Screw him, screw Orochimaru. It's such a shame because the early chapters of Naruto really was quite awesome.
Then he shows up and acts like nothing happened. LOL.
Yeah, he's just like, what's up, man? What's up? I'm here to help. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna beat this. We're gonna get through this war, and we're all gonna dance and sing something. I don't know what it's called. Just want to sing and dance together around the fireplace. And the final fight against Sasuke versus Naruto, like, that whole plot with Sasuke was already dumb enough, but the execution was miserable. The execution was miserable. Like, you're just going to have this mediocre plot point that's been around since what?
Sasuke tries so hard to act like an outcast.
So I hate Sasuke.
Literally half the story is trying to change his mind.
Yeah, like, half of the entire plot of Naruto is about Sasuke and his brother issues. Like, we don't care. Sasuke is such a generic emo character. I just don't care. I'm sorry. Even when I was a huge fan...
Can you just stop?
Yeah, he's just
so
such a
sorry.
soy. Like, even when I was a huge fan of Naruto, I did not like Sasuke, and I did not like how much of an impact and an influence he had on the entire freaking plot of Naruto.
Even after he has a kid with Sakura,
Yeah.
he leaves the village LOL.
I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Like, seriously?
Yeah, like, you lost your parents, Sasuke can relate with being lonely and sad, but then he's just going to leave his daughter to fend for herself. Like, come on, Sasuke, step up a little bit. You can spend time with your daughter and still protect the village. And don't even forget how he spends more time with Boruto than, like, whatever her name is, Sarada. Like, I've only watched, like, 60-something episodes of Boruto, so I don't know if how things have changed. But that whole plot point was, like, Sasuke training Boruto and stuff. Like, what about your daughter? Go see your daughter, man. Like, what is that crap? San Cristobal Medical Facility. Okay, Lawrence, Texfire. Where do I go? SkyMed. I think I need to go to SkyMed.
Also, Kakashi was useless at the end.
And not only was this Kakashi
I don't
useless,
know
they gave him a
why
big
they
power
made him
spike.
homage.
Not power spike, but a power
Hokage.
decrease. Yeah, like, why was he Hokage? Like, there had to have been someone more suited for Hokage than Kakashi. There had to have been. There had to have been. Maybe I'm tripping, but there had to have been someone more worthy of that crap than Kakashi. I will admit, though, with all the crap out of the way, Naruto the last movie was pretty good. Even though it still had a lot of the flaws from, like, later Naruto.
Some of the Akatsuki stories were underwhelming.
Yeah, like, let's see. Haikon? I'm pretty sure Haikon is one of them. That, like, voodoo
Kisum
maniac
was
who killed
cool as hell, but
Asuma.
got little background.
Yeah, like, Kisumi was cool. But he just kind of died, didn't he?
Then he kills himself.
Oh, he kills himself? I forgot about that. And then there was Daidara. Daidara was kind of cool,
they
but
wouldn't
underwhelming.
get intel.
Huh. That's an underwhelming finale.
Did you manage to get to comms?
I did, but I was too late. Apollo's recovered from the reactor.
That's a very underwhelming finality, my goodness.
So why'd you send me here?
Plan B, Rick. See, before I left, the system showed a ship approaching Sevastopol. I think it's the...
Yeah, they trapped him and tried to read his mind to see the Akatsuki plan.
Huh. I almost completely forgot about that. Now that you're telling me that, it seems like I'm remembering a little bit of it, but I almost completely forgot about that. That is insane. Like, why to just throw a character in the trash? A decent one, too. Give him a little bit of background, give him a little bit more time. Cool character. Could have gave him a cool death or something, a cool finale.
He bites his tongue to break free, summons a water gel and summons sharks to kill him.
That is stupid. That is stupid. What the crap? That is just stupid. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to trash the creator and his writing or anything, but that is just stupid.
Then one of the sharks runs away with the intel he had. Sorry, swims away.
Would it be so funny if the shark just straight up Usain Bolts and starts jogging away? That would be rich. Oh, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. My goodness. I forgot about that. I still can't fully remember it. One moment, I'm looking that up. I have to see that again.
Just felt like a pond.
Okay, be right back. Give me about 5 minutes, and we will continue. 1 second. And I gotta look that up too, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. I gotta go in about an hour. So we'll continue streaming till the 3-hour mark. Okay. Let me look that crap up. Kizumi kills himself. Here we go. See the manga. What the crap? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, Kizumi's in Naruto Shippuden. I'm gonna watch this real quick. 1 moment. Just 1 second, let me see this.
Something else I hate is a lot of characters became useless in Shippuden.
Yeah. Well, I just watched it. I completely forgot about that. My man's really done it. So
like
done.
1010.
Yeah, 1010, my goodness. Or Kiba? Anyone remember Kiba? Neji was pretty useless other than taking a bullet for Naruto and then dying 1 picosecond later.
I liked Shikamaru a lot, but he became useless.
Yeah, Shikamaru was a cool character. I 100% agree. He was a cool character, Shikamaru. He had a good moment. Was like what's his name? That one Akatsuki, Kizan, or whatever his name was, the guy who killed Asuma. Like, that stuff was cool.
And yet I thought Kisum was super cool and his
Kizumi was one of the better Akatsuki, definitely.
From what they
He's
showed.
supposed to be stunned. Yeah. He got me.
Also, why is he a shark-human hybrid?
I don't know. Like, there's so many random things.
Seriously, nobody else looks like that.
Yeah, you are right. Nobody else does look like that. You are completely right. Even I never even thought of that. Why is my man's a fish? Experiments, maybe? Because of
and the hidden mist where he is from had normal looking people.
I guess in a sense it's not a plot hole, but it's definitely poor writing. Like a good example is that there's fishmen in One Piece, but they're explained and they fit in with the universe. Why couldn't he do something with Kizumi? Maybe explain why he's like that, or maybe there are more people like that, but he didn't.
Yeah, but Kissum was a literal shark-human hybrid.
Yeah, my man's was a shark-human hybrid.
He transformed when he fought Killer Bee.
How the crap is my man's a shark? Top 10 anime questions. Why and how is my man's a shark?
Never explained.
Never explained. Don't worry, the alien is not done with us. He's just going to vent somewhere else. Also, one of my biggest problems...
Also his backstory where he was an elite member of the Hidden Mist secret intel team. Skipping the rest. He kills all his comrades, then goes rogue.
Was that ever explained? I highly doubt it was. He just kind of did. I think he just kind of did it.
Yes, they showed it.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Another trash thing.
Ends up with the Akatsuki.
Yeah. Hooray, I guess. But one of the things I hate is how... Wow. Man, I didn't even hear him. I guess because I have no headsets on. But, like, you know how, like, in the... Pain was a cool villain. I liked Pain. Kinda. But at the ending where he destroyed like the entire Leaf Village, but then he's like, oh, I'm just gonna revert it. Like, how is that even how? Like, why and how is that a thing? I'm gonna kill Kakashi, I'm gonna destroy the whole village, but don't worry.
Also Kakazu.
Also Kakazu? Yeah, Kakazu, my man's Kakazu. My man's Kakazu got wrecked by the Rasen Sharingan, or whatever it was called.
The first Hokage.
Fought the first Hokage? That's cool. Also, did they just kind of write it out of the story that the Rasen Shuriken will kill anyone because it destroys their Chikara system?
But they never explained it.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, this guy is this, that guy is that.
What is Kakazu?
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I forgot that he had 3 hearts. I completely forgot about that. That's some weird stuff. That's some sci-fi.
And his eyes too.
Yeah, was he supposed to be dead?
Completely different. See, that's why I hate some things about Naruto.
Yeah, I can 100% see that. And I pretty much 100% agree too. Like, Naruto is a good manga. At the end of the day, I still like it, mostly for the earlier stuff. But it has so many flaws that it kind of ruins it. I mean, not even kinda, it does
have
ruin
to
it.
go crazy with the backgrounds.
Yeah, you don't.
But at least explain the important details.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't just do stuff and expect us to just accept it. Like, there has to be some rhyme and reason to how the world works. You can't just do things like that with no reason or no rhyme or reason at all. That's just bad writing. Didn't I do it? Oh, I must have messed it up at the end. Okay. Goodness. Controller drift almost makes this impossible. Couldn't find it. Huh? One moment. Crap. One. Well, now I die. What do you expect? I hate it when it puts it on the corners because I can't highlight them good enough. Alright, try again.
Apparently there is some other shark-like guy in Boruto.
Really? Are you talking about, he's not really, he is kind of
So
sharp.
there must be some genetic line.
Yeah, apparently. But doesn't the creator not even have much influence at all with Boruto? Boruto just kind of exists because of money.
Kishimoto first intended to make Akatsuki's members monsters with almost no human traits. Zetsu, Kisame and Kakazu are prime examples of the...
Yeah, that kind of makes sense when you think of it that way. I don't feel like walking right now. If he shows up, I'll flamethrower him.
Sounds like Kishimoto changed his mind but never changed designs.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to go both ways, I guess. What the crap? No. Shouldn't have ran. Shouldn't have ran. At least the alien's back, though. At least we're not dealing with androids.
Some Akatsuki were done well.
Yeah.
Like Sasori.
Yeah, Sasori was cool. I think I mentioned him earlier. That was pretty well done. It's kind of a shame Sakura was the one who had to deal with him. But at least Sakura got a good moment for once. At least Sakura had some kind of good moment in the series. Because she is legit one of the worst anime characters existing. I know she's an overhated character, but I'm gonna be honest, I hate Sakura. I'm not even gonna hold back. She was only cool in that arc.
Sakura and Granny Kyo
He did. Him. He sure did. What the crap? Pop. That stings, I bet it does.
Sasori puppets were so strong they fought off the entire Sand Village army.
Yeah, like he was a very strong character and a very interesting character too. I liked how it was, honestly. The only problem was that arc sucked. Like, everything about that arc sucked other than the Sasori stuff. It was just boring. Like, the Sasori stuff was awesome, but everything else was just trash. If I have to be completely honest.
Didara just blew himself up.
Yeah, Didara was one of those underwhelming ends as well for the Akatsuki. Didara, Kazan, kinda. Kakuzu was underexplained. Okay, I need to actually play smart on this part. I'm not going to rush it this time. Well, I'm going to rush it, but I'm just going to try and do it right.
His crazy religion.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind him.
Yeah, Hidan or Kazan or whatever his name was, he was a very interesting character. But I do think he was kind of meh at the same time. I think he had potential to be better, is where I'm getting at. I think he was okay, but he was interesting.
Didara seemed that nobody took him seriously.
Yeah, no one, yeah.
He blew himself up and nobody took him seriously even after that. LOL.
The game is not going to let me rush this part. Now I just have to take a chance so he don't kill me right here.
Anyway, I got to go. Maybe I'll be back later.
Yeah, alright man, and thank you so much for joining the stream, and it was fun talking with you about anime and all that stuff. I'll see you later. I'm Fleet Admiral Pitt, and yeah. Oh no, let me see here. That's death.
Stop!
No, it's not death? I thought for sure that was death. This is kind of an annoying part. I keep putting the signal in spots my controller won't let me do. Oh my goodness. And that's that. I know it's not the game's fault, but man, this is annoying. I need to fix my analog. I've been stuck here for 20 minutes because I can't even use my analog. It keeps putting it in spots where my analog won't work. I could give less than 2 jacks about this android right now. Okay, that just don't work. I guess these guys have more stun resistance, maybe?
Don't do that.
I wonder if he's doing it literally for the first try. How many tries did it take him to do it?
We have to wait to the end.
Okay, hopefully it's in a different spot this time. That's what it's going to boil down to if I can do this.
I don't know.
It is. I think it is. That's how simple it was. It just had to be in a spot where I could do it. Again, I'm not complaining about the game, but I am complaining about my controller. Alright. First attempt, let's go. Let me drink some water. I need to hydrate.
Hey, yo!
Water is so good.
I didn't fart.
Alright. Quick 5, maybe 10-ish minute break because I'm going to go ahead and walk around for a few minutes.
Where's she going?
Because it's hit a little bit past the 2-hour mark, and yeah, it's not good to sit for too long at a time. So yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Going to walk around for a little bit, get some water, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. So be right back.
Symptoms and at-home treatment that may help you put
While no cases of PML were reported in RMS clinical trials, it could happen. Tell your doctor if you had or plan to have vaccine, or if you are or plan to become pregnant. These symptoms may cause a decrease in some types of antibodies. The most common side effects are upper respiratory tract infection, headache, and injection rate. Ready for a once-monthly treatment with dramatic results? Ask your doctor about Kesimpta today.
Hey, third grader, how was your summer? Productive.
With Nature Valley, you can support schools while making memories out there. Download the Box Tops for Education app to learn how. What happens to your body language when you use Dove Dry Spray? It shows. Try Dove Dry Spray. Our weightless formula with 1/4 moisturizers is effective and kind to skin, leaving underarms feeling instantly dry and clean, and you more confident and hair-free.
I've returned.
He was gonna hit you.
No, Becky. It was just an argument. He's not that stupid anymore.
Hate him, Mommy.
No, you don't. And you're upset with him right now, and that's fine. I don't like some of the stuff he does, none of us. But you don't hate him. You can't hate him. He's still your dad, and he loves you, and so do I. What's happening with your dad and I has nothing to do with you or your daughter. Regardless of what's going on, you and your sister are the most important things of our lives. But it'll be okay.
But you said you wanted a divorce.
I do. That has nothing to do with you. Mommy's making a choice. That's best for me, but I can be the best for you. You understand that? Oh.
Thank you, DJ. You all right with me. You always helping out.
Alright.
This dude here. I got it, DJ. Let me check the kitchen.
Yo, you gonna stop grabbing my damn arm like
You gonna have more than your arm to worry about if you keep playing with me. Now, I done gave you enough time and enough chances to come clean with this shit. I'm not holding on to your little dirty secret no more. Hold on, keep your hand off me.
Listen, I promise you I'm gonna tell her, alright?
You keep saying you gonna tell her, but you ain't did shit.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, welcome back on in, freak. Sorry I missed that. I was away for a minute. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, I'll stream for about another 30 minutes. And then we'll call this a stream. But we will finish this game very, very soon. Probably the day after tomorrow, actually. Because tomorrow we are going to do a Resident Evil 7 walkthrough. And then the next day we will finish Alien. I also plan to play Resident Evil 0 very, very soon. I want to do a full walkthrough of that. It'll be about a 5.5 hour stream. So definitely will be a longer stream, and I'm excited to play it again. It's been a little while. And yeah. Great game. Really good game. Alright. 4510. I might do one more. No, I'm at 4510. I might do another KOF stream too as well. A King of Fighters stream. I know my last one was a little short, but to be honest, that night I was very tired, if I have to be completely honest. But yeah, I think it'll be fun to do another King of Fighters stream as well.
Thursday night
I know
starts
it's very,
my
what's the word with King of
weekend.
Fighters? Thursday night starts my weekend. Oh, cool. I don't really know the saying, but I think that sounds like a good thing. One moment, let me turn my TV up. I can't really hear. I think I turned it down for some reason. There we go.
Thursday is my last day of work until Monday.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah, hopefully you can get some rest for once. Okay, let's open this up. Yeah, but I think what I was talking about earlier is kind of obvious now, is how in the later parts of the game you're legit just keep walking to places and turning on a generator and then walk some more. Like, it's kind of disappointing how the second half of the game is a little kind of like this. Still love it though. I think it's still really good.
Still no sign of Marlowe.
Marlowe?
After we leave the Anisadora, we'll definitely be making it to the later parts of the game though. And we will finish it not next stream, but like the next time we play the Alien game. Which will be very soon.
Taylor! Marlowe, what are you doing?
What no one else seems prepared to do. Come find me, Ripley. I got something for you.
At least there was some great story stuff that happened in the later parts. The Anisadora. One thing I think is really cool, I'm pretty sure they got the actual actor Sigourney Weaver to voice this.
This is for my daughter. Hi, Amanda. I'm recording this for you, my sweetheart, and I hope you get to hear it one day. You see, I got into trouble. My ship, there was an accident, sweetheart, and we found an alien creature. It was very dangerous, and the only way we could stop it was to destroy the ship.
Water.
I'm okay. I'm stuck on this lifeboat, long way out, but we had to destroy the ship. We had to destroy the Nostromo.
How to destroy the Nostromo, you hate to see it.
I needed to protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon. I love you, sweetheart.
My God.
Now you understand.
He's about to destroy the thing, and I'm just dancing.
You'll destroy the ship and the station.
It will annihilate every trace of that creature. Ripley, it's the only way. I can't let it live. And I'm not letting the company have it, or they'll just start the whole thing over again.
Listen to me! We don't have to do this!
Stop! Stop it, Marlo!
Marlo, please.
You heard what your mother did. She understood. If she was here, she'd be helping me. You think she would want company suits knowing the zip code of that creature? No one must know. There are still people alive on the station. Marlo!
I know Marlo's the bad guy and all, but his actions are kinda justified. Like, obviously he could have did things in a better way to try to make it to where, you know, the survivors could get out.
Taylor,
But like,
you have to help me.
him destroying, making sure that the alien's destroyed so it doesn't get into the wrong hands, you know, that's definitely
so I can work on 'em.
definitely noteworthy. Like, he wasn't just some evil dude who wanted to kill everyone. He was trying to save humanity in a hole, and he was willing to sacrifice himself for it too. Okay.
Okay, you're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it?
Good guys finish last though.
Good guys finish last? Oh wait, I'm being slow. What do I do? Oh crap. Oh no, it's in an awkward spot. Oh, never mind. I'm glad my controller cooperated there. You know what, controller? You redeemed. You redeemed. He redeemed. My controller redeemed.
Fuck! Marlo forced an overload. The ship's gonna tear itself apart.
She's about to die. Imagine a Taco Bell bong sound when she hits the glass. Bong. Go, 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 go.
Exactly what I heard.
Yeah, singing Taco Bell bong sound when her head hits glass. All right. Now, for some reason, I remember there being a second face hugger here. But there just never was. Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. We're almost out. Let's get out of here, Ripley. You did good. You did gaming's good, Ripley.
Ricardo.
Ripley, the Isidore blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the turrets, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The turret is our only way off this. The broadcast from the lane just updated.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side, took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrens out.
We gotta get in contact with Verlaine. Okay, this is another, like, combat-heavy part.
You've got company. Seats and security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
What do they want? Can they?
No, I'm pretty sure last time I played... Oh, this is where I die. I almost remember last time I played, I was able to stealth that part easier than just running, because originally I would just run. Let me try that again.
Oof.
Yeah, oof. Just shooting this random poor lady on sight. Like, what soy betas?
We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the turrets, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The turret is our only
Like, if you see a survivor, just wait a second. But they are from Wayland, Utah, I think, so that kind of explains it.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side.
I need a med kit. I need a med kit.
Please, tell us what's going on.
I don't want to die and go through this cutscene, not cutscene, but like this dialogue and these two doors every single time. It's pretty simple to get past them, though. You just keep going and you'll eventually make it to your spot.
Welcome to Seegson Communications. Please sign in at reception.
Let's try stealth. If all else fails, though, I'm going with the shotgun.
What do they want?
And I will not hold back.
Can they?
No, comms are still out. Steer clear of them, though. They're dangerous and desperate.
There's one. Never mind.
Something's out there.
No, dude. Oh, did we make it? I think we did. Da. Oh, let's stinking go. That was... That's not what I was expecting. I really need a medkit. Maybe these things will give me the supplies I need. Don't look like it, but I'll take it. In here. No. No.
You okay?
Listen, one of the missions is still locked in this terminal. If If we had the coordinates for the torrent, we could align the transmitter dishes manually, bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah, we should be able to find the torrent coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
Shouldn't have ran under the vent like that. Luckily it wasn't. No alien juice. Are those androids still through here? It's locked now? Huh? Oh well. Quartz morning muesli? Wake up from hypersleep with nutritious advertisements. Okay, back here. Pretty sure we just need to go this way. You go west. Pretty sure those are bad humans, but I don't know. We'll just keep walking menacingly. Little pig, let me in. Excuse me. You can actually loot this guy, he just has weird collisions. See that? It's kind of hard to actually examine him, but you can. You can loot his hide. Oh, excuse me. This is gonna be fun. That worked? My goodness. There's no way that worked. It did? I was not expecting it to go that well, but I am not mad, not by any means. So it's December the 11th, 2137. So that's the date in the Alien universe during this game, at least. Let's bloody go.
Ricardo, I found them.
Let's bloody go.
Check. I'm going outside.
Manually input the Tauran's coordinates. You got it, sir. You got it. Sorry, I keep yawning and stuff, my goodness.
I can unlock the entrance to the airlock from here. Give me a sec.
Any betas around here? Got it. Let's let it go. I just kicked my water. My water did not deserve that crap. I'm ashamed. Alright. Before they breed, track and exterminate. Vermin causes diseases. Don't let them spread. Wait, so that's what this is made for? For like mice and stuff? Impressive. Among Us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so degenerate. Okay. Now this part right here is very visually pleasing. That is kind of boring. That's okay. We'll make it through it. Visually, it looks really nice. You know, we got the sun over here or whatever. We got the Sevastopol. Looks so nice, very well, a lot of detail and all that good stuff. And then you just gotta walk. Then you just gotta keep walking. Making my way downtown, walking slow. I can't remember the rest. Da 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 da. That song is so stupid. That song really is stupid. The singing Making My Way Downtown song, my goodness. The only reason I even know is because the stinking degenerate as all living crap movie I've watched a million times as a kid. It was called White Chicks. The movie was hilarious. It's been a long time since I've seen it though. That movie probably would not fly nowadays. Hence the name, you can probably tell what kind of movie it is.
Yeah, but Terry Crews singing it was hilarious.
Yeah. So you have seen that movie. In the part where one of, like, whoever it was dressed up as one of the two girls or whatever, and then Terry Crews falls in love with them. It was hilarious. I love that movie. I don't care what anyone says. Some people say, everyone says it's trash or it's not funny. You can go on Rotten Tomatoes all day and they'll tell you it's trash, but I love that movie.
His whistle in the club dancing had me crying every time.
Like goodness grief. It was such a good movie. So funny. Like, I know this is going to sound very degenerate and is very childish, but one of the parts that always killed me, I guess to be fair, I was a kid. One of the parts that always murdered me is when one of them made the stinking, that cheese or whatever, and he was lactose intolerant. So he was in the bathroom having legit a diarrhea nuke explosion, and he just kept almost falling off the toilet. It was so dumb, but it was hilarious. That's all I needed as a kid to absolutely get me rolling. Let's pull this down. Just like Bully, a movie like that is only something you would ever be able to do in the past. That would not fly nowadays.
Why am I getting One Piece ads after listening to you and Pitt talking earlier?
I've had similar experiences, Dr. Wang. I've had similar experiences, and it's kind of creepy. It's like the mic will hear someone saying the word One Piece, and it was like, oh, you want some One Piece merch? And then you just start getting some One Piece ads or something. I've had very similar experiences with stuff like that. I don't remember what exactly, but it's kind of weird when it happens. Let's push the button. All right. Here's one of my points, though. You have to walk all the way back to there, which takes forever. But there's like some dialogue between Verlaine and Amanda Ripley. But they don't let you push this button to go down the elevator. It would have been so much better if you could walk all this way while talking to Verlaine. But you have to wait till they're done talking before you can even do it. So you just have to walk.
There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine.
Well, I guess the time makes sense. She is talking to her through here, isn't she, maybe? I don't care. I do not care. I want to walk. I want to go. Well, I'm just going to dance in space. Alright, find a way for the Torrens to dock. Got it, sir. They put a lot of detail in this scene, though. I'll definitely give him credit for that. Looks really, really nice. One of the best looking parts of the game. Alright, let's get out of our Amoga suit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We'll go ahead and call it here. We will definitely finish this next time we stream this game, which will be very, very soon. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Resident Evil 7 playthrough. And the next day I will be continuing and finishing this game, because this game only probably got like 2.5 hours left. We are definitely in the pretty later parts of the game. So anyway, thank you all for joining in. Last night's storm earlier, Freak, Pit, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. We're going to go ahead and see if anyone's on that I follow to raid. If not, we will raid next time. Oh, Dr. Dex is online right now. Make sure you guys go show Dr. Dex some support. He is streaming Resident Evil 7 as we speak. And yeah, thank you all again. This was Gaming. Keep gaming, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.